Hello, beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and I'm so happy you've joined me today. In this reading, we will dive into the energies of this transition time from this year to the next, and we're going to check to see generally what's coming your way. And we're going to start with the coffee cup. Then I prepared a detailed tarot reading. Also, we're going to pull three important things you need to know at this moment. And we're going to also check to see what's activating in your life during this timeline. By the way, if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give some love. His subscription is a free way to support the channel. And also, if you would like a private reading from me, I have my email address in the description box below. Go ahead, send me an email, and I get back to you as soon as possible. All right, guys, let's start with your coffee cup now and see what's happening there. I see there's a tears of joy actually popped out of it, and there's something waiting for you within the next year. But I feel here, this kind of reminded me, I don't know if you know tarot a little bit. When we look at the original tarot, the temperance actually dips, the angel dips his toes into his or her toes into the water, and one actually stands solid on the ground. And it seems like the water is the emotional part of your desire, something that you're desiring maybe really deeply. But first, you're getting into the emotional energy of that. When you start to really tap into that satisfaction, gratitude feeling, how it feels like when you have it, it seems like you're going to start touching the ground, the material part of this manifestation. Okay. I see there's a tears of joy. This is coming in real quick. This is in this year. And we're also looking at the energy of the transition, your path from this day to the 2026. We're going to have a lot of events, astrological events during that time. But it seems like here, first you are resolving certain things that are maybe blocking your pathway. Another thing, there is also tears of joy, I feel. This kind of looks like a lab tube. You know, those kind of like the triangle bottom ones here. And there's a key on top of it. So this can be an experiment. This can be something that you're working on. Another thing comes to me as this lab environment is the alchemist energy. Alchemist is someone who actually turns metal into gold. So you have certain thing, maybe you don't even see that as a value, but it seems like when you hit the road, meaning when you start the journey of exploring this thing, finding out what that talent is, advertising it, and maybe turning that into a service or a product, it is going to become like this is going to become your creation laboratory, and you're going to manifest things. You're going to start creating things like the alchemist here. But this is outside of your comfort zone. And I see here a horse head. Initially, it seems like here horse indicates wish fulfillment. This can be about a wish that you are pursuing, or something is actually coming into your life that you will actually feel satisfied with it. You feel really happy about it. And when you use that, it will get you to this final result. For some of you, I'm thinking maybe a musical instrument. Maybe you're getting gifted a musical instrument. You're learning how to play that. Or this can be like a kit of something that you're exploring it. That's like a manifestation. That's a wish fulfillment that you have. Maybe you always wanted something, and this can come as a gift. And when you start to explore that, that can lead you towards your manifestation, maybe getting a deck of cards as a gift, and then it's turning into your own practice. Okay. It can be getting, I want to say Tai Chi, but it's not it. Reiki. Getting a course of Reiki as a gift, but then it's turning into your own spiritual practice, or like helping people. I see there's someone in your heart space. Their mouth kind of looks like cat to me. The mouth is like a triangle. I feel like the mouth is locked here. Within this year, maybe you're dealing with someone. They're sulking. They don't want to talk to you. They're in your heart space, maybe close to your family. And it seems like here, there maybe even there's another person in front of them. They have a ring inside their mouth. A ring indicates commitment. Maybe even their quietness is delaying some of the commitments that you're going to get. Okay. I feel here though, there's another thing outside of that plane that you're resolving. A situation, maybe I see a couple of mouses attacking to like a piece of cheese here. Mouse can be someone tricky, someone trying to steal things. That's like the energy of the mouse. And it can be also doing things behind your back. It seems like that's going to be revealed to you. There are certain things, I feel like this is something that you're waiting for a commitment, or this can be a new job, a new relationship you want to start, but somebody's on the background trying to hold it back from you. And outside of that, I see an elephant right there. Elephant can symbolize wealth, abundance. There's a letter M, like Matthew, Mary. There's another elephant right there as well. Maybe there's a material thing that you want to manifest, but these rats, this mouse is attacking it and trying to take it away from you. The mouse energy is like the people or energies that are smaller than you. They're not as talented as you are, as smart as you are. However, they're competition, okay, to your work. Can be job, can be maybe even you're looking for a home, and these are the people who wants to bid in the same place. This doesn't mean in like a competition is a bad thing. I feel like from this competition, there's going to be an energy you're creating. This is breeding something. This is growing something within you. When you have that struggle, when you have that challenge, it is actually like you see you're rising above all of that. And the body kind of reminds me of a minotaur. I think minotaur is like the body, horse, and the head is human. Torso is human, which is extremely powerful being. Okay, horse indicates wish fulfillment, so it seems like you're actually embodying the energy of that, and you are going to start galloping towards your desires when you compete. Like when you compete with this energy with these people, you're going to be like, I'm better than that, I can accomplish that, I can manage that situation. Or if this is like a higher position that you want to take, maybe everybody's going for the manager position, but you're the only one who's skillful to do that. And maybe you didn't so far had that kind of like a passion to take over things. But when you see these people messing everything up, you're going to decide, you know what, I'm going to take control here. I cannot led by these messiness. I'm going to take care of the situation. And then you're actually fully embodying your energy. And when you do, then the rank shows up. So this can even affect your family, if this is a family situation, a commitment that you're waiting from someone, a relationship, or maybe a commitment can be a contract, buying something you desire, can be a material thing as well. Okay, I also see another elephant right here, right under you. So when you take charge of the situation, it is actually going to maybe even have long-term financial security, creating a legacy. Elephant symbolizes a consistent material gain. Okay, it seems like it is going to actually upgrade you in other areas as well. I feel like this is the time that the transition time this year, you're going to actually like start the year with a boom the next year when you take the charge, take the power, control, and like embody your full energy. As a Capricorn, like you can actually really lead people. And it seems like you're going to start the next year with a cup and offer something satisfying. And this kind of looks like a tuning fork. It seems like a letter H to me. H can be high priestess energy, can be in someone's first name or the last name. Sheena, or maybe like that's the name first popped in my head. I want to say Shakira. I mean, I don't know if that's like common name. It's a famous name, but I don't know if it's a common daily name. But it can also, do we have Harry, Henrietta? I'm looking at this Napoleon Hill. Maybe you're going to like a hilly place. But the thing is, a tuning fork is a good sign here, which indicates that cup is emotionally fulfilling offer. Tuning fork is like attunement, a retuning in your energy, in your field, in your environment. That's going to be happening. Okay, another thing I see here, moving on from that, I see there's actually here kind of looks like a ram. Ram is Aries energy. Also above the ram there is a crocodile here. Ram can be someone like they're the first zodiac, so it can usually symbolize someone who likes to lead, and their leadership's not really like Leo kind of leadership. Their leadership is like not even Capricorn type of leadership. Theirs is I go do the things and you follow what I do. Okay, they're not like organizing what everybody's going to do and telling people and like guiding them towards a direction. They usually lead by themselves and tell people to follow my lead and do what I do. Or if they come back as like they fail at what they lead, they come back and say, oh, don't do that. Okay, that didn't work out. So I see someone's energy here standing very strongly. Now, when I look closer, it is turning into, I saw like this is the nose of the ram, the eyes and the ears and the horns. But when I cover this up, I see there's a mouth here. Kind of looks like a fish too. So this can be someone pursuing a money thing, okay? And when you begin this next year, when the transition time, when you transit to from this year to next, this person come to you with maybe a material offer, and they might tell you, I'm going to go experiment something, come after me, follow my lead. I feel like here, this is calling for wait and see energy. Okay, do not follow right away, because there's another conversation you're having here with maybe you're the superior or somebody else is the superior. There's like a higher position and a lower position. There's a person, the third person in between. This can be Three of Pentacles, you coming together with like-minded people and starting to build something. We have a massive whale here. Whale can be someone wealthy, abundant, resourceful, and maybe wants to invest in the things. So instead of going out on your own or following someone who has a lot of confidence, following their lead with a blind eye, there's a better situation happening here. They're coming together organically and slowly. And I see there's like a color distinction here. So it means that these are not people from the same field, same areas. They're going to be like different aspects. They're going to have different perspectives. And when they come together, and this can be also family, okay? Family doesn't mean that you're going to have the same outlook in life. And they're going to attract this massive whale, okay? Resource, abundance. They're going to maybe even a person who wants to invest in a business. If that's not what you're going for, maybe you want to purchase a home. And this person might be someone telling you, okay, I'm going to go out there and find what's out there so we can go ahead and buy it. Instead of following their guidance, maybe putting together your heads, finding a loan, something that is suitable for your situation. Maybe that will give you a discount, whatever it is, something better out there, but that requires a teamwork happening here. So, but the thing is, the important part is it's not regularly, randomly bringing people together. It's aligned teamwork here, okay? And the whale coming forward so you can really pull the energy of that. When you're ready, if this is a business idea, maybe you prepare a business plan and show it to the angel investor. This can be like getting the proper paperwork ready for the things that you desire. It can be, if this is a marriage or if you want to elevate the marriage, coming together with the members of the family and also discussing what else can be done here. And it seems like when you look at the big picture, the picture is going to get bigger and wealthier and more abundant. It is going to start attracting resources, can be financial resources as well. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. There's this abundance, this resource chunk of money staying right there, which is aligning with the whale that showed up in your cup as well. Let's see. Seems like the first flip, it didn't really show up, but the second flip, it is coming really smoothly. This can be your desire. Maybe you're trying a certain pathway, certain way of making it happen, and it might not initially show up. But the thing is here, when you change the way you do things or look at things, you will find another perspective here. I see you have a very thick energy field and protection, and I also see you a little aggressively protecting that. So maybe you don't want to change certain things in your life because that's what you're used to, or you don't want to allow different things to people to come in or give you advice or work together. Or maybe you always work with the same, let's say, a contractor, but you don't want to work with someone new. However, that one has better price. There's a fish here. Fish can symbolize money. Maybe you are actually going to receive some resource, but because you are not allowing the walls to go down or like allowing new things to come in, you're not really seeing how you can utilize this fish. This can be even changing the way you do business, okay? I see here there's a massive fish. This kind of looks like a massive fish here too. So this can be a resource abundance coming into your life. And when I get closer, this kind of looks like lip here. Lip can symbolize communication. Maybe you need to talk to someone who knows how to get to this, or it can be you speaking. Through your words, you're going to get this into your life. Or this can be the fish that is talking. We have Pisces at a water sign, which is exactly shaped like fish as well. So it can be Pisces energy. Another thing with that is like the yin yang, as you know, is actually fish. It seems like two fish actually following each other. So it can be the words that you put out there is going to bring you your desires. This can be in your meditation, prayer, or it can be in a literal sense. You're picking up the phone. This kind of looks like phone lines and calling certain places and demanding certain things or asking for guidance is going to get you closer, maybe right into where this fish is located. So you can like take it, use it, and benefit from it, okay? Let's get into your tarot now. We're going to start with this year's major lesson and this year's biggest achievement, and what you're letting go of this year. And then we're going to look at what's coming up in the next year into your life, okay? Let's see, what's the major lesson here? Three of Cups, love. Some of you manifested maybe love. Let's see what these two are. Eight of Cups and Two of Worlds. Two of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. You know what, when I said the yin yang, the first thing popped like in my mind was Two of Pentacles, someone balancing the pentacles. So some of you also, these all come in. Like recognize the stagnation, recognize when it gets busy, and celebrate all of that. Three of Cups usually indicates celebration. And this is the major lesson. Also, have fun during the time of pause, reflection. Maybe you're feeling, maybe you want to work all the time, or when you get like burned out, that's the Two of Worlds, Two of Pentacles energy, burning out from doing the working all the time. And it seems like here you are learning. The major lesson is learning to have fun. We have three fish here, by the way. Also, the material things. It doesn't have to be material specifically, because Cups energy is emotional satisfaction, coming together with your loved ones, celebrating your success and your victories. And this is the major lesson here. Okay, just giving it a break. Even this is like a mental turmoil or the things that are actually happening in your life that is limiting your vision. When that happens, it's time to go back to celebrating your successes and feel that the energy of the gratitude from that is going to affect these situations as well. Let's get to the biggest achievement. We have Man of Cups. This can be King of Cups, surfer, someone who's emotionally stable, maybe coming into your life. This can be new love and really being pursued, appreciated, and successfully. Can be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Or maybe if you haven't found this kind of person yet, that is... The thing is, though, when I mentioned masculine energy, don't take it in the sense of this has to be a male. This can be someone who can pursue you. The other day, actually, I talked to like a life coach sometimes as well. The other day, I saw someone in the tennis court, and I went to this person. It's a man and a younger man, and I told him, like, give me your phone number. I'm looking for someone to play tennis. And then I talked to this about my coach, and he says, yeah, you use your masculine energy as like you use your energy to, get something you desire. And that's actually like your feminine demanding. I said, like, isn't that masculine energy? He said, it doesn't matter what kind of energy it is. It is like you went there and you got what you wanted. So take it as someone who wants to pursue you coming into your life. And that's going to be the achievement here. This can be also you doing the same thing when you maybe come across something. This is the achievement. So it can belong to you as well. Like when you desire something, going out there and getting it, okay? Even like asking for that phone number is the movement, the wave that you're creating in the fabric of the reality, okay? And what you let go of this year, Three of Crystals, creativity. This is Three of Swords, actually, even though it says creativity, Three of Swords, I'm going to look at the meaning too, because what he intended I want to see is heartbreak. This is what you're letting go. I feel like the past heartbreaks that has been blocking you. Maybe you're thinking that I'm going to experience again, so I should just stay stagnant. I shouldn't move. Now that's actually something this year's, like you're leaving behind this year, okay? The crystal symbolizes your creative mental qualities. Looking through the crystal is like seeing through the mind. Different perspectives are created, a new light shed, turn the crystal and your mind around, and new world viewpoints appear. So the Three of Swords most of the time indicate a heartbreak that you have been through. Maybe that stops you on your tracks. You don't want to move forward because that heartbreak is so painful, and that causes your stagnation, maybe walking away from the things that you desire already or that you enjoy. But the thing is here, his approach, this is what you're letting go, first of all, that heartbreak. And this is also giving you a different perspective, what you truly want. Maybe you were pursuing the things that other people forced on you, or that you thought that was going to make you happy, but now you're recognizing that you have other desires that makes you truly genuinely happy, can live in your full energy of who you are. Now this is something that you're letting go of the past beliefs, the things that are actually broke your heart, and moving towards a new direction that you can fully embody who you are, okay? And what to expect this year? Let's look at it. Coming year, Nine of Cups, a lot of joy, happiness, enjoyment, satisfaction coming forward for some of you, a lot of fulfillment basically. And biggest challenge that you might face is Man of Wands. Okay, just picking yourself up basically and going after the things you desire, having passion towards and confidence towards the things that you want to manifest. They belong to you, and you need to, that's going to be the challenge. Keeping your mind in that state, saying that this is what I deserve and I'm going to get it. I'm going to make it happen. That's going to be, seems like, a challenge this year, upcoming year. And let's see, the theme of this year is Women of Crystals, Pentacles energy, finding the right resources, okay? Not only pursuing your desire, but also finding the right resources in order to get what you want. Can be the challenge here, maybe the theme of the year, that I feel like here, this is the theme, and you're going to explore a lot of how to get what you desire. And when you find the available resources, you're going to eliminate, I feel like, the challenges as well. Advice we have, Five of Worlds, Five of Pentacles. If you have setbacks, Five of Pentacles indicates that there's always sunshine or light inside of the church. That's what we see in the Five of Pentacles. And you need to, again, the resources energy, even if it's dark, there's always light shining somewhere, and seeing that light is going to be your advice, okay? And the transition, we have Eight of Wands. There's going to be a lot of music playing, music of life playing in your life this year, upcoming year. And it's about hearing the light and hearing the inspiration, that music, and also maybe even you playing with the harmony of life, okay? Just following that beautiful opportunities showing up in your life, and a lot of maybe advancements, upgrades are happening. And during this transition time, it's about, really connecting with those energies. Let's see the major lesson, Three of Cups, enjoying yourself. Four of Cups, letting go of the things that are not really on your plate right now. Maybe you're also having a hard time to celebrate and have fun because you keep thinking, you keep pushing the victory, the finish line to the further date, further timeline. You keep saying, I accomplished this, but that's not enough. I need to go after other things. And it seems like you have Three Cups full already. You're having a hard time to enjoy that. If that's the case, now the major lesson is to enjoy what you have already created. Biggest achievement is defeating the devil. I feel like this can be even temptation, or someone came into your life already. Maybe they look good, or something came to you as an offer. It looked good, but it wasn't exactly what you wanted. It's about saying no to that and choosing what you truly want, okay? And what you're letting go, I told you that the heartbreak, that when as soon as you let that go, you're going to have massive progress with the things that you're pursuing, which is also a beautiful energy. And what to expect, I told you we have Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Some of you are really getting your heart's desire. So Two of Wands is telling you, start planning. Start planning for that heart's desire. Get ready. So, like, if that's what you want to travel, for example, pack a bag or purchase. If you want to go by the beach, if you don't have a swimsuit, go purchase that one. Or if this is about buying a new home, go get something that you will use in that space. Okay, maybe a cup, maybe a coffee machine, or maybe a carpet, whatever that is that makes you feel, I would use this definitely in my home. Okay, go ahead and just start planning for that. This year's biggest challenge, I told you we have Man of Wands. Okay, pursuing your passion confidently, and also accepting that is getting the things that didn't get offered to you, or the new love coming into your life, the new love, new passion coming into your life. Okay, so this can be also something that you're offering, coming up with something to offer as well. But I feel like overall this is about, you have a passion you want to pursue, and picking up off the floor that thing and pursuing that. And then when you start to pursue that, it might even get attraction, compliments. Accepting that is going to be the main challenge here. This themes, I told you that finding the resources, women of crystals, the Queen of Pentacles energy, this is your feminine side. And some of you might be even finding, not the finding the resources, you already have resources, using those inner resources that you have. And it can bring some love. For some of you, it can bring unconditional love into your life, and also accepting that. Okay, that you are deserving, worthy of that love, and accepting that. It can be a relationship that is based on equal exchange. Equal exchange can be a material thing or emotional thing, physical thing, but there is going to be equal loving and soulmate type of energy coming forward. And this doesn't have to be limited to romance. It can be friendship. It can be a job that your resources are going to be extremely powerful, supporting for them as well. So when you get back a bonus, or if they're telling you don't have to work overtime, the theme is going to be accepting that love. Okay. Advice again coming for Queen of Pentacles. Seeing the light basically, okay, and utilizing your resources when it doesn't look that bright. Five of Worlds is like a Five of Pentacles energy. When you feel getting left out in the cold, turn back inside of your heart, and the love, your true love for yourself, is going to really bring you out of that darkness. Okay, love, resources, your mental solutions, and I feel like here you can come up with extremely beautiful creative solutions in your situations whenever you have a setback. And that's going to be the advice for this year. Use that. Okay, the transition time, we have Eight of Wands with Hangman. Hangman is actually a pause, reflection, and also changing your point of view about certain things. Okay, what are they? Two of Pentacles, exactly. Maybe you're feeling like, I have to do a lot of work in order to get a lot of the things that I want. I need to work really hard. In today's world, we understand as burning ourselves out. And it seems like you need to change your perspective when it comes to that. You need to look in a different direction, because that's not how you're going to receive all these opportunities, these chances, these achievements and movements. Eight of Wands is like a fast energy, moving opportunities coming into your life. And it's not going to come from the hard work. It is going to come when you change your perspective, when you look at the things in a different way, okay? When you change your view. I'm going to pull now the 3 important things that you need to know at this time. Please do comment down below, and I read all of your comments. I try to leave a comment to all of them as well. Which part of this reading resonated with you? And let's see the 3 important things you need to know at this time. We have stand still, Hangman energy right there. So while you are doing a lot of things, you're not going to be able to see the solution or where the problem is. So this is suggesting that, first of all, you need to pause, connect with your higher self, your inner guidance. This can be even just giving yourself a break from all the thinking, all the doing, and standing still, and that will bring you the answers that you need at this moment. We have release. Some of you have to release, forgive, let go of the feelings that you have. Forgiveness is not forgiving the other person, it's about forgiving yourself, maybe not really protecting yourself. It's like I start to actually think about that recently as well, because we feel guilty most of the time because we couldn't protect ourselves, we couldn't know any better, knew any in the past any better. So it seems like here this is something that you need to shed, that old leaves that you're carrying. This doesn't always have to be releasing somebody else. Another thing with the release is it can be about maybe something that you truly desire, but you're attached to it and it's creating this like a push and pull energy. So it can be also releasing that to the divine so it can be delivered in the best way possible. Maybe you're very specific with your desire and you want it to be in a certain way, come from a certain outcome, but there might be 100 times better outcome for you waiting, but you need to release how the thing's happening. And when you do release, the action step is going to be revealed to you. You will see how to make this happen, or maybe the action can be movement in your life, which will carry you to from this choppy shores, this like moving waters, to the calmer. This, you see the sun is energy is calmer there, to the calmer places. Okay, let's pull what's activating in your life, and then we're gonna pull your final message. Let's see what that is. What's getting activated? Authority. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Some of you, I saw it in your cup. I said that there's some people, they're like mouses or rats, or like I don't know if they're the same thing, but anyways, they are like doing things and messing things up. And you need to own up your authority because you're extremely powerful. And when you don't, they're going to take over the town, basically. Okay. So that's what's activating within you, your authority, your voice. So you can speak up and take charge and even guide the ship basically towards the direction that you want it to go. Let's see your final message. Manifestation. Beautiful. Focus on a vision beyond yourself, and your unicorn will help you. Unicorns, I interpret most of the time as for sure something is coming forward, but you don't really believe that's possible for you. So when you have a dream to help people or situations, the unicorns will give you the strength, courage, and dignity to bring your vision to fruition. So unicorns, you can take it as divine manifesting energy. Something is carrying on their back your desires towards you. Okay. And there's an affirmation that you can use. I will do something to help others today. So I heard this from, I think, Deepak Chopra and Wayne Dyer back in the day. And they say, if you want to receive what you want, first help someone get what they want. Okay, that can be your your thing here, your message here overall. Okay. All right, beautiful Capricorns, that's all for today. I would like to thank you for joining me, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hey beautiful, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.